one of the things that you're dealing with is not just a Mexican problem, it's a United States problem, your neighbor to the north, in terms of drugs, in terms of guns. What responsibility do you feel the United States has to help you in this problem? And what have they not been doing?
Well, as you said, it's a common problem. It's an international problem. And the beginning of this sad story is that we have a neighbor which is the largest consumer of drugs in the world. And the problem is everyone wants to sell him drugs through my window or through my door. And that is the beginning of the problems of violence in Mexico. So the United States needs to reduce the consumption of drugs one way or another. My concern is, according with the official data in the United States, consumption of drugs is growing every single year. Second, at the same time, the United States is the largest provider of weapons to the criminals in Mexico. Actually, during my government, we seized more than 90,000 weapons to the criminals. I'm talking like 50,000 assault weapons, AR-15, machine guns, more than 8,000 grenades, almost 10 billion of bullets, which is amazing figures. And according, in all those cases that we are able to track the origin of the weapons, all those are American weapons. Not all, probably 90% of that.
But they came from America.
Yes, they came from America. Actually, there are almost 10,000 gun shops in the American side in the border. There are almost 9 gun shops per each Walmart in the American side in the border. And most of the criminals in Mexico are buying, even legally, all those weapons.
How can they buy it legally?
Well, because in 2004 finished the assault weapons bans, and the Congress didn't ratify this assault weapons ban. So since 2004, and you can observe that it's coincide in year with the beginning of the violence in Mexico. Since then, any single American is able to buy 1, 10, or 100 weapons.
As long as they don't have a criminal record, they can wait 6 days and boom, they get it.
Yeah, so, but for them it's really easy to pass those weapons to the criminals. And in fact...
So they're using proxies. They're using people
yes,
who are... Yeah.
Yes, so for the criminals it's very easy to get access to those weapons. So we are proposing and we are demanding to the American government and the Congress to do something with that. Actually, let me tell you that despite the fact that it's legal to sell the weapons, what is not legal is to export the weapons to a country like Mexico, where those weapons are forbidden. But, my point is, even with this legislation, the American agencies need to enforce the American law to avoid that. And that is a very long process that we are demanding to the American authorities.